to the Fall Creek Falls vlogs. Today is day 3 and church, where I'm wearing something a little nicer and pants for once this summer. And it is going to be at the rec hall that we've met the past couple nights. So that's where it's going to be. It seems like that's where everything has been, which is fine, but gonna have breakfast here in a few minutes. So yeah, and so it's gonna be it's gonna be a clip in the room soon, then breakfast, then church, then the drive home, and then at the end of the video I will show you guys my desk at home and my setup. So that's the plan for the day, and I'm hoping that all of that gets to 10 minutes in the video. But yeah, catch you guys in that random clip that I recorded. Alright, so random clip time. Usually one thing I do here is I start playing or replaying a game that I haven't played in a while. So today that's going to be Transformers War for Cybertron. I'm sorry that you all can't buy it. It's not my fault that the licenses didn't get renewed, but today I'm going to play it because I've been itching to replay this game. So I'm gonna play this game a little teeny tiny bit before breakfast. So I did play this game for YouTube back in 2018, so if you want to go back and watch that series to fully understand this, then yeah, do that. But I'll get to the main menu screen, I think. I do like the intro cinematic. I'll put my face here so that it's not too much, so that it doesn't potentially flag it. But I do like that intro scene. Oh, I guess I don't have the subtitles on. There would have been subtitles, but I do have that Megatron and Optimus Prime. I do have those figures because they're re-releasing the War for Cybertron figures. I do have an original Megatron from back in the day that I bought like a decade ago. This is not my favorite Transformers game by far. I don't even remember if this would crack the top 50 now, but yeah. Failed to. Okay, solo campaign. Yeah, I've played them all on this computer. But yeah, this is not the time to record that, so going to record at breakfast next. So today I'm having bagels and cream cheese again. This time I got some cereal, got a cheese stick, and some apple juice. So that's what I'm having today.
Suddenly I feel better about myself.
You might have noticed that all of us in this First Cousins group are starting to look pretty old. I gotta notice that on a regular basis. In fact, when your older brother and your younger sister passed away, and your two sons are both playing for the Geezers, then it comes to recognizing that it's like, I'm getting old. Must be true. So we four of us in this generation have passed away. Bill Schultz and his wife, Mommy, Max, of course, and Danny, and Caroline. So that's 4 people who have passed away out of the 22 first cousins. So there's 18 of us still kicking around. Oh, shut up.
Alright, the car is almost packed, but yeah, people clear out so fast that there's a bunch of parking spaces now, and sorry, I'm slightly out of breath. I'm not in shape for this, but I just carried a cooler, a duffel bag, and a backpack, so excuse me for not being the most in shape, but yeah, just have the wife's bag or backpack and duffel bag, and then we can leave. So the next time you see me, I will be out on the road. So I'm driving, I think the whole way, because the wife has blisters on her feet, so I'm gonna drive the whole way, or at least volunteer to. So this will be the last time that you see the inn for this year. So take one little last look at the inn for this year. But yeah, next clip will be out on the road. Alright, so for National Ice Cream Day, we're at Dairy Queen, and I'm gonna get me a Reese's Blizzard in here as well as a burger, so. Alright, got chicken strip basket, garlic parmesan. She got chicken strip basket with nothing in it for the sauce, so ice cream will come later. Okay, small Reese's Cup Blizzard to share for National Ice Cream Day, so yeah, ice cream and thunder. Okay, so we're making maybe one last stop at Books A Million before we finally head home. The wife really loves books, so she likes to go into bookstores, so I'm going into a bookstore with her. Okay, so the wife and I are now back home, and now it is time for me to show you my setup, including my collection of physical video games. This is especially prevalent now that Sony has announced that in 2028, in just 18 months, they're not gonna have any more physical media. And I imagine that Xbox and Nintendo will follow suit unless they have already. Which, it's funny that in 2013, Sony made fun of Microsoft or Xbox for, you know, not really having a whole lot of digital media by that commercial, and now they're doing this. But anyway, so I'll show you my collection here in just a minute. It's on that bookshelf down there. But yeah, let's see. Here is my setup. Now, the wife's desk is right here. I'm not really gonna mess with her stuff or worry about that stuff. But this is my setup. I got this for Christmas. I got this a couple of Christmases ago. Anytime a game is good for playing on controller, or that you're supposed to play on controller, I do play it on this. Like Yakuza, I play it exclusively on this now. I used to play it on my computer, but ever since I got this, I pretty much play it on this now. And of course the computer, the external hard drive, my water bottle, which I need to clean out. I drank from it Friday. Oh well, I need to clean it. And then I got this like a week or so ago. It was missing a couple parts to go on the top of his head, but South Carolina fan, and then work computer, wireless headset. I have some dice, a dice tray, and all that stuff. And by the way, this is for hot stuff, for if I need to put anything down that's hot. So it's not a thing to put drinks on. It's a thing to put food on to make sure this doesn't get too hot. So this is what this is, by the way. And now to show you my physical games collection. So I have a bookshelf, little trinkets on top. So these are in alphabetical order. I have not completed all these games, and I don't necessarily own every single one of these games digitally, but I am interested in all of these if I don't already own them. And, you know, a majority of them I would say, though, I've completed. So, start over here with Assassin's Creed. And you got your Bioshocks, including a Bioshock and Oblivion together. And then you have your Borderlands series. I do not have 4 yet. And by the way, this collection's been going on for a couple of years. A couple summers ago, I decided to start collecting, and the first 2 that I got were Far Cry 2 and The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. I haven't found either one since I got them back in the day, so I'm glad that I picked them up. So, you have Bully, underrated game. Rockstar should really make a sequel to this. I would love for Rockstar to make a sequel to this. That would go just that. Oh, I would love that. And then you have some Call of Duty games. I would love World at War. World at War is, spoiler alert for my top games of all times list. It's my favorite Call of Duty game. I haven't played Ghosts, but I have finished Black Ops, Modern Warfare, and MW2. You got your Doom games. I forget that I had Doom. Excuse me. I forgot that I had Doom Eternal on Xbox when I bought the second one. But I have it on the PS4 as well. Duke Nukem 3D and Duke Nukem Forever. I have The Elder Scrolls. One of these copies of Skyrim, I think it's this one, doesn't have a disc. Yeah, no, I don't check these before I leave the thing, but oh well. Either they forgot to give it to me or I just didn't know. And then some Fallouts. I need to get Fallout 4. I've seen it and I've just passed it, whether it's too pricey or what. But I have some Far Cry games. I need to get Far Cry 3. I've seen it, but I just don't like it that much. I need to just get it. God of War. I would love to get God of War on the computer. Why am I talking like a boomer? I need to get it on PC. And I have so many GTA games. I need to get GTA 4. I think GTA 5 for physical is still a little too much right now, but I have I'm pretty sure the San Andreas one comes with the map. But yeah, I have all of them on the PlayStation, and this is the GTA 4 DLC. Need to buy the base game. By the way, right now I am trying to play through Vice City. So, even though I started a Transformers playthrough again on camera, I need to. I'm trying to finish Vice City for the first time. Got so many different Halos. These have different discs. Or not different discs. I think the discs look different, but oh well. Not going to show that. I think I have all the Halos except for Halo Wars 2. Have Half-Life 2, Hitman 2. I want to play Blood Money. Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to play that soon. Hotline Miami 1 and 2. I played that for the channel. Just cause I'm trying to play the first one. Need to add that to my list of need to play. I've got some Lego games. I used to play this a lot back when it came out, so that was a nostalgia one. On the Wii as well, so that's why it's on the Wii. Mass Effect 1 and 2. And then Max Payne. I have yet to see a physical version of Max Payne 2. Minecraft on the Xbox, because why not? The Orange Box, which I've heard is a little uncommon. It's not rare, but it's a little uncommon. The Outer Worlds and Resident Evil. I forgot when I was playing through RE5 that I already had 1 or 2 copies, and so that's how I have 4 freaking copies of the same game. I mean, they're not all the same cover. I mean, this one includes the DLC in there. But Resident Evil Village in the steel case. The South Park games, the Star Wars Battlefront, Transformers Devastation, something that you can't buy digitally anymore, and Transformers Fall of Cybertron, something you can't buy digitally anymore, Wolfenstein, and Yakuza. I have the Steelbook version of Kiwami, with the sleeve as well, by the way. But yeah, you take off the sleeve, and it's just Kiryu with Haruka. Put the sleeve back, sorry. And then you have Kiwami 2 with Kiryu and the villain. And then Yakuza 0. But one of my, I guess my holy grail for this collection would be Yakuza for the PS2 that looks like it hasn't been opened yet. This looks like original packaging. I don't know if it is or not, but I had to be very careful when I took the sticker off. But I do have original Yakuza. So yeah, I'm starting to run out of room here. Although I could move this piggy bank, which contains a lot of pocket change, and I can kind of move those movies. But yeah, I like that this Morrowind, which you can argue this is the worst way to play Morrowind. Don't care. This does contain a map of the original version. Or not the original version, but it still contains the map. And boy, I love it when the games contain not only the book, but also the map. But also the map. And I think there was something to mail in to Bethesda back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, this is still here. I don't know if that's still their address, but I don't feel the need to censor that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was very public information, so I don't mind having that out there. But yeah, the map of Morrowind, I'm trying to get it with one hand, sorry. Okay, so the map, it's upside down. So the map of Morrowind, and then Solstheim, which is where the Blood Moon DLC takes place, and then Mournhold, where the other DLC that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head takes place. I think it's because I have played like half the Blood Moon DLC, but I haven't even touched the other DLCs. It's Tribunal. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, basically for a majority of these, well, one or two of these I've gotten online, but the majority of these games, yeah, with Daggerfall at the very top. This is so old that there's still instructions on how to download it. And by the way, The reason why I don't have a lot of PS3, well, hardly any, is because this little part right here, the rounded edge or the clear right here, it just bothers me. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it, so that's why I don't really have any PS3 games. I just don't like it. If something's exclusive to the PS3 that I can't get on the 360, sure. Or if it's like Fall of Cybertron where I can't get it physically anymore, then sure, I'll get it on the PS3, but yeah, that's my physical games collection, and yeah, I do have one. I know I'm a PC gamer, and I haven't played. I don't own a console, and I don't think I'll own a console anytime soon. But I collect these games for digital preservation, and I go to game stores, whether they're local, they're GameStop, they're Game Exchange, or whatever, and I buy these games. So 99% of these games I have found in person, and I have bought in person. I think one of the copies of RE5 I bought online. But other than that, I have tracked these down, and I should get Far Cry 3 and Far Cry New Dawn. I just don't like them that much. That's why I don't have them yet. I mean, it took me forever to get Bioshock 2 because I just don't care for it. But yeah. I don't want to ramble on though, but yeah, that will do it for me. And talking about my game collection. And so yes, guys, I do believe that will do it for day 3 of the Fall Creek Falls 2026 vlogs. And so that will do it for Fall Creek Falls in 2026. I always appreciate the lodge putting on the event for us, or hosting us and having us. And I appreciate whichever family is in charge that does do all the planning and try to make it the best reunion that they can. I always appreciate that, no matter who does it. So, but yeah, that will do it for me today. And until the 2027 edition of the Fall Creek Falls vlogs, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching.